Hello, good morning, and or evening, and or mittwoch. That's not a time of day, that's a time, that's Wednesday. Hang on a minute. That's not what that word means. It means midweek, so it's Wednesday. Anyway, we're back, still here. What's funny is that I started watching the Game Grumps playthrough of the series, and I was like, I'm far enough in this game, I should be safe. And in the span of only 7 videos, they went to the tutorial, and then basically did what I did last episode, where they met up with Impa and went to that one temple and everything. I'm like, like it very quickly went from being like, oh, the beginning of my playthrough so long ago, to oh, I just did that last time I played, which is the nature of Breath of the Wild. So right back to not watching anybody play this game ever again. Dangerous. It is funny seeing somebody actually just follow the clear through line, because like it wasn't clear to me at all. But I don't think there is one definite, obvious, universal through line anyway. A launching device. Because like, I do also feel like it was relatively intuitive to go check out the underground area. And there's a lot of playthroughs that seem to not do that at all either. That's a bit of a trip. I think I'm just supposed to put this in the groove and hit it. But it was a trip to be doing what I felt was intuitive, like, go check out all these shrines that are an obvious line of sight throughout the game, and so on. And then, But then that just led so naturally to so many tangents and so many explorations, and just me poking at the giant infinity map and having fun with that. But it led to me not finding, like, the lady that's like, wow, damn, somebody should help me, my poor horse, my poor wagon, it needs wheels on it. If only somebody could come along and help me with this problem. Do you see the map? Like some fucking children's TV, still Dora the Explorer stuff, like it's just so... there's, the tutorial stuff can feel so patronizing by comparison. But you can get to it so late in the game. I do believe we need to make a rocket. Cart. I kept almost saying sled, and I'm like, no. Incorrect word. Not entirely wrong. Or it's not entirely on a different planet or anything, but it's not what you call that. I'm gonna be playing this game for the next 3 years because it's really long. Is this good enough? Let's find out. Yeet. We're fine. I'm gonna die. We're fine. Everything's fine. Why are there... What is this, a train museum? Why are there so many, like, cart displays? What's going on there, game? Here, let's see, there was a big gate there, but it looks like it's just a hole. Thinking it might be like a... thing. I mean, I've got to try this, right? This is a horrible idea, but... Oh my god, it worked! Okay. I was like, I gotta see if I can just stand on it, right? Like, I'm gonna see if that works. It did. It absolutely worked. Okay. Is that 4? Nope. The way I clown on myself every time, I'm like, is this like an eclipse? That's a confusing joke that people won't remember. I'm calling too far back with that one. I can't believe that actually worked. What? Okay, okay, now that we're back in the world, I do need to then recalibrate for a second on what we were doing a minute ago. Do I even have a quest selected right now? The goddess statue of the Spring of Wisdom was saddened to hear the goddess has been toppled, asking you to help restore it. Offer the blue spirit Nadra's Claw at the spring. Okay, so I'm going to get Nadra's Claw by attacking Nadra's, which is just not going to be coming up right now. I feel like there was a quest somewhere in this direction. Because we're not going to be covering that one for a bit. Region. Whoa. Whoa. Gosh golly, I'm real close to one of them story beats. Should I do a story? Is today story day? Oh, that's got to be the Rito village. Oh, fuck. We're just gonna ignore the sounds that just came out of me. Oh, because I like went across the abyss and kind of ran over here. So like that's... Isn't that a tower or something? I think I use that icon for towers. Let's see. It may be about time to do the Rito village just to get some of the story going, because we are like over 30 hours in, and I have not done a single shrine. Or a single guardian? I want to say guardian beast because of last time, but I don't really know. I don't know what that is. I don't remember why I lit that up. It's far away. I don't know if I want to get that far out in the distance right now. There's a tower over there I can check out. So let's just do that. Fill this chunk of map in. Let's do it. Why not? Who knows what promises I made in the past that I'm forgetting now. Fascinating. Not currently dying of cold yet. I think it's been colder before. Am I currently wearing something that's heat resistant and something that's cold resistant? Yes, okay. I'm like, what? I was like, I'm surely wearing something cold resistant because it's snow and I'm not dying. But my side of my screen shows the two sides being equal, and I'm like, that doesn't seem right. I'm just so complicated. There's a tower over here. Eventually we'll get these all just filled in. For me, like, it's... filling the map is nice, being able to see, like, where the ravines and hills are and stuff, but really above all, what's really nice about these towers is just being able to fly really high into the sky and then land somewhere when you need to. It's just very helpful for just getting around. Especially when I'm just not overflowing with resources for... I think I'm not usually overflowing with resources for summoning my vehicles. In part because, like, I think... I'm trying to remember. I think I corrected myself, but then I might maybe uncorrected myself. I was like, the bummer with the whole vehicle summoning thing is that it eats away at a resource you use to upgrade yourself. And I think that might be true. I think I said I was wrong, but I think I was right. I think I mixed it up with the fact that there's also, like, the spark things, and the spark resources you can use for the vending machines. So the vending machines are a separate resource, because they're tied to the same resource that you use to essentially increase your stamina mid-vehicle use. But that's different from the other thing. But the economy for summoning missing parts that you don't have, because you don't have them from the vending machines, is the same economy that you use to upgrade your battery, if I remember correctly. Which makes me never, ever, ever want to do that until I finish upgrading my battery, because it's such a long grind to max out your battery. Because, like, auto build is, like, nice, because it does, like, give you this thing of, like, being able to summon things. I kind of just wish that, like, you could, like, take a vehicle you built, and if you don't lose it, get rid of the thing where it just breaks constantly, and just, if you don't, I kind of wish that if as long as you don't lose it and you don't break it, that you could, like, put your vehicles inside of just a pocket dimension, like a Pokeball, and then bring it back out. Because the thing is that the moment you try to do something else, or in the story, or do a shrine, or explore a bit, you have to leave the vehicles behind inevitably, and it's just like, I want to keep my vehicles, though. I worked on that. Because there's moments like just now where I feel a little guilty that I'm walking across the map, and I'm like, this is the game about building gadgets. I should have built a gadget to solve this problem. But you and I both know, building a gadget for it, even a gadget I've built before, without doing any experimentation, would have taken longer than just walking. But on some level, it feels incorrect whenever I choose to just walk because it's faster. Especially in the case of, like, those Koroks. That's not a fire thing. That mushroom tricked me. I definitely feel like I'm playing wrong whenever I just walk somewhere, but akin to like that one time where I tried to build a big complicated trebuchet when I could have just carried the guy up the hill. And like, it's like I spent 40 minutes trying to solve this problem that I could have solved in 2 minutes if I just carried him. Just kind of feels wrong. I do kind of wonder if they should have a thing with the Koroks where you can't pick them up and come up with some other way of like having to move them with vehicles that cannot be solved by just simply picking them up. As much as just picking them up is kind of like the no fun police solution. Presenting it as a solution makes it you will feel a little dumb for making a big complicated quote-unquote fun solution. It also kind of makes it so you win no matter what, because you can just give up on... After a couple points of frustration, you can just give up entirely on the idea of solving the, on solving the challenge, and instead just be like, just carry him over there in 30 seconds. Hello. I see at least 2 shrines in this cutscene already. Blah, 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 blah. How did I see all that from there? The towers are surprisingly uncentered in a lot of these cases. For what they are. But I can see that as being, like, just for the sake of usefulness. Okay. Huh. Float for a bit. I need to mark the ones I see. Oh, is that one in the sky? That do be in the sky. Doobie Brothers. Let's go there. I lost a little bit of my airtime just now, but I just want to look around for the greens. I'm consistently shocked. I do the mental math, and I'm like, okay, how many shrines are in this game, probably? Let's just assume 120, regardless, because that's how many there were last time. So, based on that assumption, whenever I do fly into the sky and look around, I'm like, whoa. I don't see shit. Like, you expect to fly up in the sky and see, like, 10 shrines, mathematically. And instead you're like, I see, like, this time 2? And that was more than usual. I often see 1 when I fly into the sky from a tower. And then you're like, where are they hiding? Oh my god. It is interesting having the underground thing be a clue for where they could be, though. It's one of those bad boys down there. There's not much reason to fight those guys, is there? Besides just, like, knocking them off your list and being like, I fought that many now. That little clearing for... Does he have a... I mean, well, that's not a shrine, because the shrines that are empty have, like, they still have the circle. But yeah, speaking of the Game Grunts video, I was scandalized when they stole my jokes in the opening hours. Obviously did not steal, but I had a reaction. I think that one's new. Okay, so let's... Oops. Edit pin. Hearts. I use hearts for shrines because they give you heart pieces. That one looks new. Oh, that one's in the middle of town. Okay. Well, I'll mark it, but it seems like I'm probably gonna find it on my own. That's the town right there, apparently. It's funny how hard to spot it is from here. But yeah, they did the same upskirt joke during the intro, and then they also immediately started diving into the stranger reference with the whole Link has somebody else's arm as his arm. Let's make stranger jokes, which is the joke about where you sit on your arm and when it falls asleep, you use it to pleasure yourself, and they call it the stranger. Which I sound fucking insane right now if that's not a thing you already knew about. If that's not a cultural touchstone for you. Turns out I'm just horribly unoriginal. Just incredibly, horribly unoriginal. Hello, Shrine. Damn, this thing's going. Oh, it's because I have so much battery. Gotcha. Wow. Wow, I can really make a balloon go for a while now, huh? So empowered. Is this the first time I've seen a shrine in the sky that wasn't the tutorial? That I didn't have to build? Fire. I fucked up. I didn't actually read the name of the quest. Or the name of the shrine, which can be important context sometimes about what's about to happen. Ah! Ah! Over here. Over here. Over here. No, fire. Kill me. Come on, stop trying to hit me and hit me. No, 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 no. I don't have an arrow still. God, I never have arrows. Okay, there we go. But he was supposed to die easily as a tutorial for the fact that I can do this, I guess. Oh, it's already attached to the shield. Okay. Aw, I like these shields. I guess I'll get rid of this one. Oop. The other ones have rockets on them. In case if I need them. But I also have to remember them when I need them. You've got dangerous shards. You'll never believe what happens next. Oh. Well, I didn't care about that. Bye. I think he was supposed to set up the idea that I can use the a barrier on my shield to block the fire, but he didn't do that. But I think I get the point. They're meant to imply that. Arrows! They run out so fast. They're just useful. And you're always out of them. And maybe I should buy more shield slots. I need to find Hestus again. Disappeared on me, which was rude. I'm still not sure if I think I might have accidentally just opted out of his dialogue and then he just disappears, which is rude. The least they could do is have him disappear when you leave, not just disappear the moment you stop talking to him. I'm like, damn, I had more seeds to spend. Now I gotta go find him again. Rude. Oh, the rockets. This is where they kept me caught up with what I already know, which is that you can attach them to rockets and it's beautiful. Joke's on you, I already know. Whoa, I thought it was gonna come out sideways when he held it that way. Dang it. Now I just started this dungeon with multiple rocket shields and I ended it with no rocket shields. Thanks, tutorial. You robbed me of me already knowing that and being ripped. Come at me, Scrublord, I'm ripped. Do-do-do. This dungeon sets up that your shield can be fused to wacky objects if you just want to hold a shield and have it activate the object. The same one that's in the middle of town? I think so. Yeah. It's actually kind of remarkable how little you can see around here. The heart gone? Oh, the heart was here. On the other map. That barely even makes sense. I guess it's just the map that I had opened when I switched it over. Bing. And the greenness makes it really easy to spot at distance. Like it pierces everything. Like I was about to comment on how like we're supposedly by the Rito village, I guess, and like I don't see anything. There are no landmarks or even visible things to indicate what kind of environment I'm in right now. It's just gray. You have nothing to go on. But even through that, the shrines pierce everything and are always visible. Do I even have money for this one? Do I need to activate it to have it added to my map and have it say what it gives me? Yep. Oh, okay, I got some. But I ran out. Give. I see rockets. Time bumps. Rocket! Oh, I didn't have rockets before. Oh, I can buy rockets now. Oh, I can summon rockets whenever I want. Oh, that's pretty good. Oh, that's pretty good. I'm gonna have to do it. I'm gonna come back for a second. No. Why is my commentary like this sometimes? Rockets are pretty good to have. Number of vehicles I'd like to put rockets on. It's like a very destructive, impatient way of solving problems. Is that the same one again? Listen, I'm just trying to be thorough and I can't tell. It'd help if I could zoom in on it and have the camera, the minimap, look at it without me having to then... Like when you ping it, the minimap looks at it, but you can't look at it on the minimap before you ping it. Then I have to delete the ping. I think that I can make this jump if I try. Okay. There's like a... Oh, there's a chest up here. I was hoping for a shrine stone. But maybe it's cool. Or it's arrows. I would take arrows, but... Old map. A very old map that shows a marked spot. What could be there? Could it be... Oh. Okay. You know, I'm just gonna find out right now. You can't stop me. I'll just go right now. I've already been there. I've been right there already. I've been 5 feet from that location. What's on the map? I'm gonna find out. And then we're gonna completely get off track and fly around down here and ignore the overworld and just edge people on the idea of going to Rito Village for the next like 7 hours. I am a content creator. Okay. Golden. I've been in a rut with my markings for a while. just noticing that golden is not the default first marking, but it's always the one I've been following for like the last 10 hours. Whenever I put a mark down to follow, it's always gold. Because the other ones are just always taken. Unfortunately, it's becoming a thing where like, I don't remember what my markings were doing before anymore anyway. Daphne. Whee! Please tell me I have BAMs. Wow, this is too many items. Why did they do it like this? Like, sincerely, why do you need apples to be in your arrow menu? Is that really going to accomplish anything? I think what would make a lot of sense is if you could manually add and subtract things from your arrow menu. I think there's a case that could be said that it should start with 0 items there. Or maybe they add items to it as tutorials, like, hey, bombs, hey, the light things. Those are like some of the most useful things to have in there. But maybe don't default to having the apples be in there. And if somebody really wants to be a wacky boy, then they can go ahead and add the apples to it afterwards, you know? That's fine if you want your apples in there. Just maybe don't default to them being in there. Maybe don't make them a mandatory inclusion for the entire playthrough. Same goes for bananas and melons and other stuff that you probably don't want to fire off of the end of an arrow. Sort by most used is like kind of a sloppy but somewhat functional fix for that. This is like the chunkiest mine I've ever seen, this specific hole. I've never seen so much in one spot, I don't think. Sort by most used is somewhat useful, except for the fact that whenever you get into a niche situation, like, okay, now I'm dealing with an ice slime, I need a specific element to solve this problem, you're then searching through this, just a horrific menu. Just a truly horrifying number of separate items in order to find the one you're missing. Let's see here. Let's see her. I got a lot of these. And my only rock weapon broke. I can get another rock weapon, but let's save a little time. Yeah, ha ha! God damn. Let's go up to the actual mine real quick, because not only will there be a chest that probably has 20 of those prisms in it, but probably more rocks I can fuse to my crappier weapons to make more pickaxes. What's up there? Oh, this place is big. I might be here for a bit. Goop. Miner's top. I can be a glowman. Oh my god. That's a lot of exposed skin and chains. BRB drawing my persona in this top. I call this character Alice in Chains. Key up. I have another disposable poopy weapon. I guess the torch, technically. I don't really need the torch because I already have a weapon that literally shoots fire. It's a bit dim around here, so let's see, was that the X? That was the X. But now I'm in a mine. this was all in all a good find. I got more of the glow equipment I want, and it looks cool. And I found a ton of stuff to mine. No chest with 20 prisms this time though, because they gave me that. And 20 prisms is a meaty chunk. As much as it feels like I'm getting a lot of Zonite right now. 20 prisms accounts for a lot. I don't want to blow up a bomb when I have resources out, because I'm worried that they might disintegrate. I just cannot confidently claim that they won't. Am I insane, or does the Zonite time bomb thing give me more resources than bombs do, or even manual mining? I feel like it's giving me a lot. Oh, there's a bomb here. That's nice of them. Be very nice of them to both give me weapons and rocks like they do, and also just to plant a lot of bombs nearby for mining to make it less agonizing. The moment you don't have a rock to mine with, it's actually messed up how hard it is to get through a single rock. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure, but it genuinely feels like the time bombs are giving me more ore. I almost want like a Zonite sensor to tell if there's more nearby on a whim. But I also don't want it to sound like the sensors in this game. Oh my god. The sensors in this game are the most grating thing ever. Like, for a franchise that slowly learned, hey, maybe we shouldn't have the low health ping ping sound play non-stop the moment you get low health, because what if you get stuck with low health for like 20 minutes straight? The fact that the shrine sensor is the most grating and loud and frequent and noisy thing possible is a real rough time. I would not want to use the Zonite. I would not want to use the shrine sensor to look for shrines because of the experience of actually having it run. I think I'd be tempted to do it like... I'd be more tempted to mute the TV and listen to something else, like YouTube videos, and just be like... just watch the pings for its intensity and navigate based on that instead of the sound because of how rough it gets. More. I guess it's fitting because they did give me part of the miner set here, but damn. This place is a very, very busy mine. I think I see another deposit up here. Yep. Is there another rock? Put on my crappy sword. Okay, here's a question. Oh, I can. Oh, you can put time bombs on your arrows. Will it make... No! Okay, it's stuck. It's at least it got stuck. It's a time bomb, so it won't explode on impact. Not as cool as it seemed. In fact, disastrous idea. It could have came straight back down at me and given, and then I would have been like, oh no, what a nightmare. I guess I have a video highlight to use. The nice thing about is about being a YouTuber sometimes is that your mistakes are also good news sometimes. Oh, this is gonna suck. This is gonna suck. I need to find more arrows. I can't get up there. Am I fucked? Running out of arrows sucks in this game. I can't believe you can't. Oh, okay. Is it that thing, power wash simulator thing where you just, it's like you got enough of them, it just deletes the rest. Okay. I definitely wish I could just make my own arrows somehow. Oh, hello. Gotta remember to grab these. They're how you pay for the vending machines, and I just don't get them enough. I definitely have my times where I'm sincerely tempted to just go to the store and buy more arrows. Just pour all of my money into getting arrows. It's weird. That might be a light source when I get closer to it. I like to make progress when I come down here, so instead of just warping out, I'm gonna go west and find another light source, and then maybe warp out, unless I see something really cool. I do want to always be expanding my world down here. If for no other reason than to expand the amount of space I'm allowed to explore off camera, not explore, the amount of space I'm allowed to farm off camera for ore if I want to. My rule is that I can't explore or go anywhere new in games like this. It's akin to like when I would hang out and do base building for a long time in Subnautica. These are barely recognizable as weapons. What the hell is my entire inventory? Bomb flowers. I wish I had arrows. What are my bomb flowers? You think he thinks I don't see him? Is he being a sneakums boy? Oh. I haven't fought for a while. You know what? You guys get the flame. Sorry, just every now and then I just gotta give you the flame. Sometimes you just gotta give him the flame. Oopsie. Well, I've got a wall. That's exciting for me. There we go. Yeah, these guys even drop Zonite. I neglect going into camps. But the camps drop a lot, both because the dudes do, and then there's usually some around. Why is this rock hammer on fire? I want a rock hammer. Big. I was going west. There we go. It's really dark. It's unnerving not firing anything around, but I don't have arrows right now. Make me barrel you. I'll do it. I'm crazy. Got everything cool? Oh, in the middle of the bad zone. Ah, my hearts. Okay, no. Don't want to deal with this right now. Oop. You can be so close to a wall before you see it. Your only hint is that you don't see anything in that direction. Oop. Okay. So this could be the edge of the map. Look at this light radius I've got. We may have a more complete local image than expected. I'm not seeing lights on the horizon. There's a lot of like solid walls. Giant's Grove? That's threatening. That's a giant. Oh, hi! There's a scaly cyclops in the distance. With a big, obvious eyeball to shoot with my arrows I have. Oh, right. There's a light. Look at me go, accomplishing things. Oh, please run, please run, please run, please run. No, 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 stamina. Oh. There'll be additional bad. The light up there? Nope. Ghost fires. That boss theme always kind of sounds like it's yelling, laughing at me. How alarming would it be to have this guy swing at you and then he just smacks the bomb flowers you don't know are there and you just explode? It's still pretty risky, but I'm glowing enough that I can mostly avoid risking, just running into a hole. A mine! You thought you'd be saved, but instead I found another mine to waste my time with. I can see lights. I see mining. Okay. Doop boop boop. Doop. Doop doop. Doop. I guess I could have put one of these on my shield too. Ah. They really did what they really went and put teeth on these, didn't they? It makes every chest look kind of like a mimic. Let's break one of these rocks so I can go back and grab the other one. So I want to go back and put that boulder over there on one of these guys. Oh no, what'll I do? Oh. Giant pike. I may have made a horrible mistake, actually. These things don't swing. I wish you could swing them. God damn it. Acted too quickly. My hubris. There we go. Come on, man. Work with me. Just a little bit. This is the worst weapon I've ever made. Oh my god. It accomplished basically nothing. Did I even get a single ore out of that? Why isn't it doing the thing where it auto breaks what's left? Because I'm almost done. I'm entering the bargaining phase where I'm just like, there's just... The fact that the ore hasn't disappeared entirely must mean that some of it has an ore in it, right? Gotta be that one, right? It didn't even give me one! It didn't even give me one! Why? 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 Why didn't it give me any ore? I could see the ore! You could see it with your eyes! There was ore! It was right there! When you break it, there's nothing. It's like the old Westfall boars. Where in World of Warcraft, they'd tell you to go get boar livers, and you'd kill 500 boars, and none of them have livers, and you're like, what kind of deranged, like, just dangerous nightmare surgeon has toured this entire countryside and removed the livers from every boar, and they're still walking, they're still here, they're still alive, but they don't know they're actually dead. They have seconds to live. Seconds! This might be bad. Nope. And then that one rock has that many? What the hell? What the what? Why is this game like this? Just give me more ore in general. There's no reason to be like miserly about it. There's 1 billion batteries for me to unlock. God damn it. Oh, whatever. I'm on top of this pile. I can just swing. I do feel like, I don't know. Maybe people do make it fun and cool, and they make like cool mining devices or something. But I do kind of feel like the entire concept of mining in this game, kind of like, if we talk in terms of like trying to give things number scores, it kind of like takes a point off, doesn't it? The amount of time you'll have to put in over the course of your playthrough. Just be like, oh, there's more ore. And it's been way too long chipping away at it with melee weapons. Could be doing it all wrong or something, but the game hasn't given me any feedback to go on. For me, I really struggle with the idea that they give you a single little outcropping and it gives you like 5+ Zonite. But then you have like a giant cave head to floor with Zonite. And then you're like, wait, it didn't give me any. It gave me like very little Zonite. It was like barely worth even attacking. Like, why would they, why is that? Why that? Why does that work that way? Maybe a barrel will be good for mining, I hope. For me, it's incredibly strange that these are so rich, and then the entire mega caves, which make your endorphins flow. You're like, oh my god, that's so much Zonite, here we go! And then you go to mine it, and it gives you like none, and you're like, wait. Nintendo. Nintendo. Why did you hurt me today? Like, why You made a video game what make me do feel good, and then you decided to make me feel bad. Didn't give me the thing. Nintendo. Why? My god. Why is it? And then it spawned. Ah! Why doesn't it spawn in your hands? Why doesn't it spawn in your hands? You can't spawn that now, it's not safe. Then I finally let me spawn it and it still isn't safe. Cool. Why can't I just control it? Ow. How is it? Wow, I'm making very little progress. I guess this one's kind of deep. Okay, at least first chunks of it got. Ah, my weapons! Are there just not gonna be enough weapons around here for mining? I'm out of all of my bludgeoning weapons. Yep. First time that an area hasn't given me enough weapons to mine with. This area's pretty crowded with the stuff. Yep, there's more, and those are the ones that are usually good. Okay, there's one rock. Is there another sword? No? Okay. Well, I'm altogether not sure what I'm going to do with this one even having a mushroom on it, so... Yeah, what? There we go. Over 200. I didn't realize that this was like a great sword. This actually might be like one of the better weapon types to put your stuff on. Big, meaty swings, and one would hope for higher durability, but who knows. Oh, there it goes. None! I'm getting tired of your shit game. I'm getting tired of your whole shtick. It's a giant deposit, very visibly full of the ore that I want, and then it doesn't have any of the ore, but I can see it. It's not like an ambiguous rock, like, I wonder what's inside of this geode. It's like, I can see the ore glowing out of it in huge amounts. And you screw me on this. You screw me on all this. I think I got all of it. I'm been here long enough. Nope, those ones. Oop. No more chunks. Okay. So I was here because I wanted to light the local light source. And I got a bit sidetracked with the whole Zonaite mine, but that makes sense because it's one of our goals. But we'll find out. Where is it though? Uh-oh. Where's my goal? Okay, so I came from that direction, right? So there it is. I think that's it. Okay. It's hard to see. Okay, so yeah, it got hidden behind that mountain. There was bound to be something. Feels like it might be the single most ADHD Zelda game ever made. Just with how much it's built for you to just bounce between wildly different tasks every few seconds, and every time you find almost anything, it's like, hey, you should go to this completely unrelated location for that. So you're in the middle of exploring. You're like, I'm gonna walk towards the land mass over here. Let's check out this main story quest with this faction over here, see what's up with that. And then as you're doing that, they're like, ah, but the tower you're exploring shoots you into the sky, and the sky reveals 500 more objectives in the sky, up to and including these shrines. Don't want to check out these shrines before you forget about them or move on. Like, alright, yeah, but I better grab the shrines. Then as you're at one of the shrines gives you a map, and the map sends you into the underworld to go check out this one spot with the underworld. But now you're dealing with the underworld and its series of objectives, because you're like, well, I gotta get some of these ores and fill in some of these big light things, because that's one of my other goals. Is I'm trying to fill in this map and I'm trying to fill out my battery, and then suddenly you're like, damn, it's been an hour and I have not made any progress towards the original thing I set out to do an hour ago. You have to like actively go out of your way to ignore tons of stimuli and data in order to stay on task in this game, which is why I do not. That is just how this be. Okay, so that was my goal. I'm all the way back here. Okay, but underground, which was on purpose-ish. I was up here. Let's go back to the shrine I jumped down from. And make choices from there. We'll have to see. Boom, 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 ba-doom, ba-doom. Unbearable cold. Oh, right. Because I'm wearing my underground costume instead of my nature-resistant costume that's somehow resistant to the heat and the cold simultaneously without nullifying the ability to be the other one. It makes sense. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's definitely harder to see than ever before now, right? This is almost certainly worse than before. I'm kind of wondering what I'm supposed to think about these weird sky stars. Hello. What's going on here? I'm really sad when this weapon breaks eventually. It has to happen eventually. But I've made this one fire rod last for so long. I feel like I have to memorize only a balloon? Okay. I feel like I need to memorize where a fire wizorb spawns, just so I can never have to worry about. Wait, does this just break on contact? Not oh, maybe it's because I was holding the fire. Flame emitter. That's the two things needed in order to make a flame balloon to go somewhere. Is there a reason to go up more? There's whatever's going on there, that storm that's always on the map. I think that's just the sun? Just cutting through this horrible haze. Nope, and that's stuff to attach your balloon and stuff to. But why? But why? Evil dragon. Might even be the original thing that sent me up here. Oh, that's for attaching to my arrows. Whoa, calm down. Whoa. 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 No, let's not use the fire one. Let's use the basically nothing weapon. It's lasting. It's lasting. Nothing's durability disintegrating at the moment. Unless... I don't think I have a reason to go any higher. Maybe I should... No, this is about to fall anyway. Oh, wait, no, it's because I got off of it. Maybe it could have let me fly over to that. Oh, too late. Why am I here? Why did I do that? World may never know. Where was that island I saw? Seems pretty high up. Not sure I expect us to reasonably approach that. Does it even get... We're not even getting closer, it feels like. A little bit. That is really high up. I think that's that. Nope. The purple one. Ah, it's that one. Oh, it's probably an arena. It is way up there. Do I use a thing? I could refill my thing with these. But it doesn't, I don't know, it just seems like an arena. I don't think I want to waste my resources for that. Well, I bet you're wondering how I ended up in this situation.